What is going on, guys? Happy Monday. It's a pleasure to welcome you back to the tavern. How are you guys doing? It's another great day. Another great day. And we've made some good progress last week on our planning, our routing for this soon-to-be deathless attempt that we're going to make here in a couple streams, but we'll see how it goes. And definitely looking forward to seeing that plays out. But I just wanted to do this whole prep and this whole strategy and all this routing is building towards a culminating moment to really just show appreciation to the game, Dark Souls. Appreciation to you guys for being there and supporting me. So yeah, what's going on, Sebastian? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, man. You been keeping up with Maverick? How's he doing? But yeah, if it's your first time here, just know you guys, I made some big progress, big update. This weekend, I spent quite a few hours learning more about Discord and servers and stuff like that. So I made a brand new server just to contain all the information. If you want to connect with me offline when I'm not streaming and just have one-on-one conversations or talk to the community, just know I spent a lot of time and effort making something like that. Just for the sake that if you guys do want to drop by, you can, but you definitely don't have to. This is no obligation here. It's just to add more value to you guys since you already spend your time here watching me for as little as long as you do, and that means a lot to me. So I'm continuing trying to improve my channel and my stream and my resources so that way you guys can have all the information that you need. You're doing great? You cleaning the house right now? Nice. Are you cleaning or are you watching streams? But yeah, so I'm really excited about the server. And if you guys are in the Discord and you do join, just let me know in the chat here. That way, I know that people have come by and watched before, so I can add you guys one at a time, or send you the link, or and then yeah, just excited for you guys to check it out. And we also play other games too, offline. So one of the games I've been playing is Poke MMO. So if you're big into Pokemon, just know I geek out in that too. So I also have all the information for that on the Discord as well. But enough about that. If it's your first time here, first time seeing me, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the little minute or many moments, or as long as you stay. A little bit about myself. I spent the last 10 years in the Army. I went the officer route, did great things, had fun. But I'm on to the next chapter of my life now. But having said that, if you have any questions, concerns, or just want some stories about the military or the Army specifically, I got you covered. Additionally, my next chapter, what I've been doing right now is personal training. So I'm really big in health and fitness. And we have a dedicated section also on our Discord server just to discuss stuff like that if you want to do it in a more discreet manner. Or you can talk about it here in the chat. But just know I do personal training. I've coached dozens of clients to their health and fitness goals. So if you want to just, talk and discuss or even get as deep as you want, we can. And just know that it's a safe place to do that. And I would love to help you out. And then lastly, just on a casual note, I'm big in anime. So that's just something to connect with you guys. I know a lot of you guys like to watch anime that play games. And I'm just like you. I'm just a regular person. So having said that, that's the intro. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, we're going to pull up our notepad right now. Check that out real quick. Let's check this out. So I got my notes here. I got a couple of pages of notes I've been taking so far. Let's get it on my side here. Just to help document this. And honestly, I tell you what, I'm getting more and more well-versed. My game knowledge is increasing every single time. And this is now my 4th playthrough of the game. Oh, it will be. It's just a really good game. The fact that you can play a single game multiple times means, at least for you, as the gamer, that game had some special meaning to you. And just like how in movies we watch it multiple times, oh wait, there's that little detail we missed. That's the same thing with games. And that's something that I personally went through and really appreciated when it came to Dark Souls. So that's why we're doing this. We're playing multiple times. That's why we haven't moved on to a different game, because we're appreciating what Dark Souls 3 has brought to us and how fun it's been. So hopefully you're having fun with me. All right. Yeah, I'm on page 4 right now, notes. What did we do last? Let's get the game booted up here. All right. There we go. Close that. Open that. Things are looking good. Let's get the game over here on the side. Boom. But I'd love to know how you guys are doing. How's your day been? Has anyone checked in with you guys? I like the game, but I also like to know how you guys are doing. Right? Your health and welfare means a lot to me as well. You guys are my family. If you stay around and you follow me for any length of time, you'll definitely know, and I'll say it multiple times, that I check in with you guys. I see how you guys are doing because I care about your mental and physical health as well. So as your mental health. I really want this to be a family here on this channel. I don't want this to be just about games. I don't want this to be just about, you know, some superficial connection we have through an unofficial game, but I want it to be deeper than that. Of course, if you stop by and you just want to be entertained, there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But if you want to go deep or, you know, connect on a different level, I should say, then I'm definitely for it. You guys are family to me, and I want to make sure you're taken care of here. So, all right, let's close that. Just have like a million windows open. Let's pop on over. Look at that. What is going on, Ruby? What's going on, Turtle? Nice to see you again. Hope you're having a blessed Monday. Hope all your dreams are coming true. Did you guys have a good weekend? Did you guys do anything exciting this weekend? Or were you just like me? You spent too much time thinking about video games. Am I the only one lost in the applesauce or what? All right. And I tell you what, I've been absolutely crushing it at this game. This playthrough, not a single boss in my strat run has killed me more than once. So, doing a lot better. Of course, I say that, and then my controller broke last stream, and so we did email the company, and so it's half broken right now, not completely. So we can still technically play with this controller that we have right now, but we're using it differently. So it's less than ideal, to say the least. You did nothing? I'm sure you did something. Have you been paying attention to Maverick streams? Did he ever beat that SL1 run? I know that was the latest thing that he was doing. That's what Brooke was telling me. Walking and rowing today? That's lovely. Getting those steps in definitely makes the body feel good when you start to sweat it out a little bit. Nice to see you, Jack. Hope you're doing well. Actually, you know what I could do is actually remap the controller real quick. I know I do that again. That's slight. Okay. Plug the cable in. Press and hold both. Wow, actually, I can't do that at all. Wow. No way. Yeah, so I just looked at the manual real quick online. How to remap my controller. The paddles I have. It's like, hey, press and hold the bottom two paddles. And like the bottom paddle's broken on my controller. Alright. Feels bad. All right. Were we doing... Let me look at my notes real quick. See where we last left off. Yeah, we did Pontiff. We did Aldridge. Let's look up the DS bosses list real quick and see which one we want to push for next. We've really opened up the game. I think Dragon Slayer makes sense. Dragon Slayer to open up Grand Archives, to unlock the elevator, to get the Titanite slab at the bottom of the elevator so we can get our broadsword leveled up to max level. And I think that would be ideal to do in that order, just for the fact that for Osaros, he's obviously really annoying in second phase. It would be nice just to be able to do max damage to him, so that fight goes as quickly as possible. He's really the only boss to this point that would probably kill me a couple times in second phase, because I don't consistently know how to anticipate his moves. Like that lunge he does is just insanely fast. That quick little stampede he does. Not the slower stampede where he slams down and then kind of crawls to you. It's that like more lunging type. I guess it's not stampede. It's just like a lunge. A very fast, very far-reaching lunge. It's very hard to react to that in a timely manner. I still haven't quite figured out because like I don't have the ability to like pause the game or anything, or I don't have any mods to like see what the tell is without trying to stare at certain parts of him. So it's gonna take me a few attempts to figure that piece out. But yeah, right now I like Dragon Slayer to at least open up the rest of the map and snag the that elevator for the slab to upgrade to +10. Because I think I'm +9 right now. On the blade ski, yeah. Okay. What is Dragon Slayer weak to? Frost? Okay, well. He's resistant to lightning, so obviously we don't use that. So yeah, we'll give, oh yeah, that's why we really wish we could remap. Actually, let me go grab the physical hard copy manual real quick and just double check. It'll take me like 30 seconds. All right. Yes, sir. Got the box. Got the manual. Are you guys the type of people that like keeps their boxes after they buy like new products, just so they can like put it back in if they ever had to move? Or am I just weird like that? I keep like all the major boxes to like my major appliances, like my TV and my coffee maker. I keep all that stuff in just closets everywhere. Just boxes for things I own. Yeah, I'm just weird like that. It's probably the fact that I moved like a dozen times in my life. I've always been prepared to move. I always am prepared to move, so I just fucking keep the boxes with me everywhere I go. What in tarnation? Where are the dang steps at? Spider. Programmable paddles, page 15. Always look at that table of contents. Aim case. Page 15 has nothing to do with programmable paddles. That's cool. Wait, what? Nani? Page 5? What kind of... I know I'm not tripping. Oh, okay. I might be a little slow. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. You know, it says the exact same thing the online manual said. Press and hold both the bottom paddles at the same time. I mean, I guess I technically could do it if I had like a paper clip. Oh, that's so ghetto. Alright, we can try it out. Let's go back to this. So this right now is my two-hand, one-hand button paddle. Just press and hold for 5 seconds. Next, press the paddle, then the button to correspond to for 2 seconds. Once you're done, press and hold both for 5 seconds again. Okay, simple enough. 5 seconds. Next, press the paddle, then the button. Okay. All right, team, count with me. 1 Mississippi. No, I'm playing. I'm about to jump everywhere on the screen. It's about to be hilarious. Oh. Can I hit it? Is this gonna work? Or do I actually need a paper clip? Come on now. Don't fight me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Press the paddle. 1,000, 2, 1,000. Now it's gonna do it again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did it work? No. Man, I followed the instructions to the T. Is this not the way? Hold on, we'll unplug the controller and plug it back in. Okay. Because clearly that's the issue. Yeah, that's the button we wanted to change. Press the paddle, then the button. Press the paddle, then the button you'd like to push it. Yeah, press the button. Oh, you're supposed to hold them at the same time? What in tarnation? Instructions unclear. Controller more complicated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do it? Dang it. I messed up, Willis. Oh, it changes colors when it's in remapping mode. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Maybe I really should use, hold on now. We ain't giving up yet. We gonna get this to work. Okay. Let's read it again. Press the bottom paddle, then hold it. I hope that did it. Oh, brother. Am I slow? Don't answer that. You didn't hear nothing. Okay, that seemed different. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. I want that to be the dang button. One last time. One last time. This would be huge for us. If we could remap this one remaining paddle we have to this button, that would be legendary. Did that respond? I don't know. There was no confirmation. Ricky Bobby. Says press the paddle, then X, and hold for 2 seconds. So you just 1,000, 2,000. 1,000, 2,000. Oh, I'm slow. I've been pushing the wrong button, guys. All right. Age. The ravages of age come for us all. Okay. Oh. Okay. That might have been it. You know what I was doing? I was fighting my muscle memory. I thought I just did it. Maybe you can't remap twice in one cycle? I can't believe I broke my controller last Friday streaming. Feels so bad. Nice. All right. We did it. We're not stupid. All right. So I have 2 buttons now that jump backwards. Yes. Shout out to Jay Striz for the recommendation on Friday to remap my last remaining paddle to the previous roll paddle button. So shout out to him for that. All right. All right. It does feel a little bit awkward to use such a different paddle for the rolling and sprinting, but now I at least can turn my camera and sprint at the same time like this. Oh, this feels so much better. Yeah, let's go. I'm probably still like super rusty for not playing for a couple days, but so what happened was I was pushing the button, the paddle, like the paddle I was trying to adjust was the triangle button. So, you know, it did stuff like this, right? And so I kept trying to remap it to the button it already was at, because that's the button it was used for. And, yeah. Well, we don't have to talk about that. All that muscle memory had to be reworked because this controller broke on me. What's going on, Elephant? Nice to see you. Miss me that shit, bro. Miss me that shit, man. What was I looking at? What was I looking at right there? Got me slipping. I was looking at the position of the arena. I wasn't just looking at him. So my mind kind of wandered for a 0.2 seconds. And then when I refocused on him, then he was bashing me in the face with a shield. So disrespectful. Wow. Guys, I slept like absolute trash last night. Garbage. Garbage. I have the biggest headache today. You know, there's been like one tell like I've grown up my whole life with, and it's the fact my ears get really red when I'm about to get sick. And today they're redder than Rudolph's nose. Terrible. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Huh. Oh, what? Bro, now me looking to my left and right, be like, all right, left's good. And as soon as I just figured the right stop, the right, I don't know what you call those, like, aerial attacks. I thought since the left side was basically done, the right side was done. And it was not. I got a headshot. I got hit by two of those things and KO'd me. Oh, Lord. Oh, brother. Hey, brother. Yeah, I'm definitely still in the uptake today. That is for sure. But we got the controller remapped, and hopefully we can get that replacement. We've had this controller for less than 2 months, and it already broke. I was like, that sucks. That's not good. It's like a $200 controller. Fell apart in less than 6 weeks of a grown man using it. Like, what? I'm not even like gripping it hard or anything, like do anything wild. Just normal use. They say they have a lifetime warranty, so we're about to see. If the company makes solid on their promise, then I'll make sure to let you guys know. Oh, what? You know what's really annoying? I feel like the mosquitoes or whatever you want to call them, like we're attacking a lot. It's very abnormal. I've never seen them attack so much. Usually there's a nice like wind down time in that phase 2 of that fight. I was hesitant to commit to him because the Dragon Slayer, that is, just because of the constant attacks. I didn't want to get nuked from that giant spirit bomb or a death ball, whatever you want to call it, that has my way. But I feel like I'm pretty good with his timing. Not perfect, but pretty good. Because if I'm exhausted right now and not feeling so hot, I'm doing pretty well. I know when I get some fresh sleep when I do this run for real, it should be a lot better. This elevator take all day. Ooh, child. Damn. Send it back down. Damn, my neck just popped like 8 times. Y'all hear that? Good night. Stiffer than a board. Just you and me, bucko. I kind of like this spacing. Force the swings. Yeah, like that. Oh, you didn't double swing. Yeah, I really shouldn't greed between those single swings because I don't really have those moves perfected. I'm not sure what he's doing. But that's what practice is for. Get a good feel. See how far we can push it. But after him, I figure we just go plus 10 on the sword and then go with Cyros. I don't see why not. What do you guys think? Dragon Slayer. It's either Dragon Slayer or Cyros. Or Dragon Slayer Twin Princes. There are not really too many options. So once I get plus 10... Yeah, I think it's Dragon Slayer plus 10. Like, why not make the other bosses just infinitely easier? I don't have to rush the other fights. Just go in there with the max DPS type weapon I can. And oh, why did I not roll there? That was weird. Oh, shit. What? Did he just parry me? Like, what are we talking about? Alright. I feel pretty good about that. That's why I decided to finish that fight where it's at. So they just fall down to their death? Oh, okay. I love how they animated it all the way down to the bottom. Like, they definitely could have just, like, made that dude disappear. But they went the extra mile with that detail. Alright. So next, I guess... Is there something over here? I can't remember. Nope, just my imagination. Yep. I'm a goofball. Okay. So the question is... the elevator. That's the very last elevator at the Tampa Grand Archives. I have no other choice, right? I have to go through this, right? We've gotten way better at Dragon Slayer. I remember, like, I could never time his phase 2, like, melee attacks. Right, he hasn't hit me. The only time he killed me, really, was just the shield bash, because I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't looking at the right spots, either.
Let's see here, partner. Let's see what we got.
Let's see what's next. What should we do? I think it's just... we just bum rush Grand Archives, no? And we just get all the way to the elevator, drop it down, get the slab, upgrade it plus 10, go back, fight Twin, or go back and fight Osiris for all it's worth. What do you guys think? Twin Princes or Osiris? Let's just go Twin, I guess. Fight Osiris last. But regardless, it's going to require me to go through here, so... Do we have... We're going to need skulls. And... for the NPCs, to make that part a little bit easier. Just to run by them. At the top. The humanoid NPCs. Yeah. See how it goes. You know, I kind of thought that last attack that she did, Crystal Sage, was the one she always did first. So I wasn't worried about her attacking me, but no. You know, you learn something every day. She can attack with the plethora of attacks right away. But I think this is what I want to do, is just run left. There's really no point. We could just speed run this whole area. Not that one. I don't really see the benefit. We just need the slab. We care not for nothing else. Just for fun. No way! Oh, Waxman one hit me with that attack? It's kind of impressive. Dude, hits like a truck. That thing's tracking is really good. So now we know we have to roll that. We have to roll Mr. Waxman's magical abilities. They're too good. This got 99 magic. 99 sorcery. Just for fun. Just for the funsies. Wow. All according to plan. Don't you worry. Yeah. Try out the red tear stone. Is the red tear stone stronger than Floyd's ring? Is that Floyd's ring? You guys know. I'm stronger. As long as I don't die on the stairs here. We'll be chilling. Is this an ember? I can't remember. Nope. Oh my lord! He almost mollywopped me right there. Oh lord! Oh lord! This is so sketch in this area if I just run by everything. We're trying to see how safe it is right now to run through this whole area, or... Or should we kill a couple at a time, just the main enemies? So first step is to just do a run through. Also remember where I'm at. I'm trying to get sniped. Alright. Not too bad. It's definitely doable to run by. You just have to be vigilant. As we discussed. What should we do with this guy? I would just run. What was that? Yo! This dude has suicidal ideations. Bro. Y'all saw that, right? Hitman said, I had enough. There's no way I could throw a firebomb this high, is there? Surely. This is why you need... Yeah. That wasn't bad. Don't have the height. Ooh. That might work. Oh, that won't. Yeah. Oh, that's so close. All right, mouse keyboard time. And the back to controller. Yeet. Woo! Ha ha! That's called the SL1 space program. Sent him to Narnia with that one. I mean, if I was doing a no-hit, I would probably do that, but like honestly, I could just run by that. What's this do? Oh, a chunk. Too bad we don't need it. Oh! Okay, on the second step, you need to roll, not the third. That was so beautiful until it wasn't. Shame. Shame. Shame, I tell thee. Yeah, good thing we opened up that shortcut, no? Yo, what's up, you local American? Hey, by the way, I did the thing. You're gonna be proud of me. Extra proud. Oh shit, I forgot the suit follows you. Mink, mink. You remember how you were talking about a Discord server like a couple weeks ago? I made one. I spent a couple hours this weekend. Probably like 4 or 5. Learning about all the vernacular. Learn about like what I need to set up, how it works, because I've never used Discord like that. I've like honestly never used servers. Like I could have been more clueless. So I did the thing. So I just want to say, it's all because of you, and it's all because of Jay Striz for the encouragement. And so hopefully it lives up to your expectations, and I'm really proud of it for and I'd love to get any more suggestions and feedback as well. Get the link. Okay. I could drop it in here. Not to go find the link, not but I think I could do it. I think I can do this. All right. Let me jump over here and paste it there. Let me open up a browser real quick to make sure that works properly. I feel like it does. Nice. Boom. Hopefully that's a... Yeah, that's hyperlink. Yeah. But yeah, I got J Money in there already. I also convinced him to start playing Poke MMO. So if you're into Pokemon... You're kind of screwed because I'm going to convince you to play that game too, and then you're going to be hooked. Alright, let me lock in. Let's see. Is this dude going to suicide again? No, surely not. That was just crazy pathing. Ooh, I almost got him, but I do have the homie in my back. Huh. Alright, let me skip this. Yeet. Alright. Yep, there we go. Second step. You gotta be quicker. That's what he said to me last time he got me, but... Alright. 3 hits, does it? Just gotta kill that one homie. I'll just kick this for fun. Yeet. I love the kick animation. Oh, you joined? What do you think? I set up that whole onboarding thing. Dude, that took me so long to figure out. Oh, gosh. Hopefully it's cool. Hopefully it's simple. It makes things simpler. Yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Hopefully your default member has been added. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, like I said, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you have any recommendations, improvements, feedback, But I think I did a pretty good first swing at it. The only thing I need to add that I put is like things that need to happen, or like for people when they first join, like starter tasks. That schedule events thing channel, I'm not sure how I want to fill that out. And if I just want to leave my events that I already have scheduled for the streams up there, and I'm not quite sure how I want that all to work. But beyond that, everything else is pretty much got structure to it, and it's not missing anything overtly. Yeah. Oh my god, he shot arrows at me? He's a savage. Look at this big ass arrow in my hand. What a jerk. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh! They're still behind me! Run! I don't think we need anything else from this area anyway. We could just bypass all this. The question is, do they... Ooh, that was close, no? Oh, yeah. These skulls are great, man. Look at him. Lost in the applesauce. Just took his ankles. Snatched. Once you get to the top, go right. Yeah. I got this part. I failed enough. But yeah, I was talking to Jay Striz, and he was saying he was like a Discord expert, and so I definitely asked him a lot of questions like after I made the server and stuff like that. So, you know, like I said, I appreciate any feedback, and if it looks nice, it doesn't look nice. So, all right, Chaos Blade, the Onikiri, or the Udabachi, Ubadachi, yeah. Ooh, let me look at what the Chaos Blade looks again. Let me grab this slab. Oh, let me not fuck that up. Oh, also, I like broke my controller a little bit on Friday, so I'm handicapped right now a little bit. So I don't know why I was not in the inventory when I did that, but let me look that up real quick. See what it looks like. I mean, which one looks the best? That's the first question, right? Which one is the most aesthetically pleasing to look at? Because if it looks ugly, you're not going to use it, right? So we just got to work through that. Which one do you think looks the best? Okay, Chaos Blade. I see it. Dude, do you own all three already? Or are you just thinking, are you right now just in the ideation phase of like deciding which one to use? Or do you have all three in your inventory? You don't care about the aesthetics? All right, fair enough. I was gonna say, if you own all three, drop them in the Discord. Because I don't know if you can send pictures through Twitch chat. Whatever's easiest. I was gonna say, if you could take a screenshot with your character holding it. But if that sounds like too much work, I'm looking up the weapons right now. The Ubud. I'm probably butchering that name. Oh, wait. I would say go for the... It's one weapon. Yeah, I just goofed and realized it was. If it's two-handed, is that just like the cells, the twin blades? The Cellsword twin blades? Except instead of like, you know, straight blades, yeah. I feel like they already have a... Okay. Have you ever used the twin blades a lot? Because if not, then I would say use those. But if you have used the twin blades a lot in your other playthroughs, then it might get old kind of quick. Then I would say use the Chaos Blade. But you're definitely going to feel it on the range, though, no matter what you use. You're like, wow, I need to be hugging them to hit them. Like, you're going to have to be like, I'm this close. Because look at the blade. Look at the tip of the blade. Like, this is how far away I can be from her. I'm, like, basically giving her a hug. I'm in her personal space. Like, just to have a hitbox that, like, can hit a boss. Wait, did I die? I don't know where all the souls just went. I just maybe forgot to pick them up. Plus 10. Let's go. Brady, be careful. All right, plus 10 broadsword. We are now the strongest I think we'll ever be. Shout out to... Actually, no, we'll do now. We'll go for... Wait, do I have Estus shards? I got bone shards. Okay. Do I need any more resins? Because, like, what else am I going to spend this money on, right? Spend it on... Be sure to bring me more souls. Yes, ma'am. I'm just selling all these souls like a savage. I know people are like crying right now, like, no, that could be a great weapon. You fool. All right, let's get like an even 50 of these. Why not? An even 50 of these. In your katana only run, would I be allowed to use a dagger in your offhand to parry? Nah, just use your hand like a big boy. Oh, hey, I think you missed it. On Friday, I did barehanded parries on Pontiff. I've definitely gotten better at parrying. I remember, like, we were talking about the frames and stuff like that, and you're like, don't use a shield. Use your hand. Or do you think, like, wait, you can parry with a dagger in your offhand? That's really like a mechanic? That's pretty sick. Oh, it's called the parrying dagger? Or is it any dagger? I mean, shit, I could find out right now. I mean, you're probably typing the response, but... I got you. Oh, with the period. Now it's serious. I said. Is that just, oh, she doesn't sell it, huh? Cool. Yeah, am I allowed to wear this crown on my SL1 run? Because right now I've been butt naked this whole time, but I have no, like, swagger, you know? What do you think? Is this allowable in the rules? Can I get swagged out just, like, 0.1%? It will technically, I guess, reduce my damage because I'm adding weight and I'm using Floyd's ring, but... Does your DPS really go down if your aura goes up? How are we gonna wear this ridiculous hat?
Ashen one, be sure.
It doesn't mean no armor? Yeah, but you gotta go for bonus points. Like, no one's gonna be like, oh, he knows what he's doing. I look so goofy. This thing is so big on my head. Alright, be real. Is this goofy or no? Praise the sun if it's not goofy. LOL if it is. Oh, the little thing is like, they fling around. What do you call that? They almost look like earrings. He said, all right, what do you recommend then? Jeez. The Undead Legion helm weighs even more. The Dancer crown. The big... I literally just bought that as you said that. They're gonna call me the clown. Bro, what? Oh, it has a little, like, necromancy mask. I never even noticed that about her. Her hat's so big, you don't even get to see the fact she's wearing that little, like, plague doctor type mask. Yo, is this the move? And then I just have to make a video that's like this. I just, like, you know, like, imagine, damn, what's his name? The old Smith in the background? I just do this. Imagine he's the boss. He comes up to me and I'm just... I've seen a couple, like, TikToks and stuff like that. Like, people did that. They'll go into a boss arena. Like, let's say the sword here is the boss arena and the boss is in the middle. They turn around and then, like, this is their first dodge or the first, like, whatever boss swing. I know. Ridiculous. The hat sucks if you use a bow. What do you mean? Oh, when you do, like, the zoom in, Sebastian? Is that when it sucks? Because it just blocks your like your field of view. Which one did they go to? What's this one? Yeah, it does. I can imagine. I almost want to get it and try. I mean, I think Twin kills me anyway, but we'll try it out in one hit. So. He probably kills me one hit, full health, embered up. Oh, question. Is Lori's sword ring the more optimal ring, DPS-wise, or is it the red tier stone? Of course, when you're in the low enough health bracket for it to be useful. Which one's the more damaging ring to have equipped when conditions are met? Dude, like, how can you see anything? Like, I'm like level view with the camera. The hat covers like your whole neck. Like, this is what you see in real life. You're just looking at it like this. You're like, oh! I was still looking at the hat. I didn't realize I hit the, All right. The most painful part of fighting Dancer, or not Dancer, Twin Princess, is just waiting for the elevator. All right, what is Twin weak to anything besides me, of course? Lorien is the little brother? Question mark. And Lothric's the big one? Or is Lothric the big one? Lightning for one of them, and slash, strike, and thrust. This is a slashing weapon, yeah? Yeah, I think so. So yeah, the question is, what is the move here? I guess we do lightning. Yo, I forgot we don't have any more lightning resins. We trolled too much earlier. We have a bajillion fire and poison though. So fire it is. Fire it is. Also, it's impressive that I have the strength to physically move these doors. Like, look, imagine how heavy these doors are. Dude, they're made of like pure, like stone. No way. I'm weird like that. This is the shit I'd be thinking about. Like, come on, it's a video game. Relax. Do I res him beforehand? Because he does quick teleport now. Is it here? Yeah. As long as I can dodge this right here. I thought it was behind. I thought the first spawn. Granted, I've only faced him 3 times for the first time. So I guess it's in front. I'm not sure if that's a consistent thing on first try. Just take notes real quick. Twin Prince. First teleport on first spawn is diagonal to the right. Consistently question mark. Yeah, that's really the only attack that can kind of cook me. You saw a cheese you can do for princes? Yeah, I think I know what it is. At least on like second attempt, you kind of just stay at the door. I think you just stay at the door and then you either like swing or roll, and it prompts him to start his attack sequence, and then just keep trying to close the distance. Is that on first spawn though? Like on first encounter, or is that on repeat encounters? Do you know if that's consistent across both? Both? Yeah, see, I mean, like, I was testing it out right there to see where he spawned, and that's why I wrote it down diagonal to the right, because I never, like, cared about shit like this until now. Because if I want to do a deathless run, like, obviously, I can't die my first encounter twin. Otherwise, I just, you know... Brother. What the hell? That's crazy. I didn't even res up. Roll twice, then strafe. So I should have been reading. You spelled strafe? Is that supposed to be strafe? I was like, what does he mean by that? STRAVKP? And your wording threw me off. I looked at it again, and I looked back, and I was reading the... That's your imagination. I didn't move forward. Ref, run it back. Challenge flag on the play. 15-yard penalty on the offense. Can't move forward when you... No. Roll twice, then swipe? Wait. Huh? You guys watch sports? You guys watch the football? The game of football. This magical event. We're grown men. We're pads. No! If you move forward, he teleports, son. It's not strafe. I feel like you're misspelling that word on purpose just to throw me off. Because now it's twice. Once is coincidence, twice is certainty, right? It's swipe. The most unfun part is waiting for this magicalness. Does the hat like kind of move in the wind? Yeah, it does. That's sick. Subtle details like nerds like me would appreciate. That the hat kind of moves even after you stop. That's sick, dude. Okay. So you're telling me I go through the gate, I stand there looking stupid, and he's just gonna walk his happy butt towards me? All of your challenge runs? You telling me you're a wizard? Okay. So go through and stand, and then roll twice into the wall. And then swipe. And now prompt this madness. Stay jogging? Okay. Okay. So I guess you just need to start it like that, and then he's good. Brother, what you teleporting for? And also... Stay jogging against the wall? You stay at the door the entire fight. The entire fight? Well, now I have another chance to do it again.
But you know us tier 2, if you like.
Wait, what is happening right now? Cancel? What was that? What did I just do? Hold on, what the heck? What in tarnation? Okay, I thought I did something weird on my end. Okay, so you're saying stay against the wall the entire fight, watch his swipes. It's the two rolls. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? You need to roll twice to avoid the two swipes? Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you gotta roll every swipe. Yeah, I got you in that part. But since we have to stay against the fog walls, you're saying that specifically is why we roll instead of just anything else. So, Stay against the wall. Just roll his 2 swipes. Even in brother phase and second phase, nothing changes. When his brother is just has homing souls at point blank range. Okay, so you're saying for phase 2, just react and no, nothing changes. Wow. Okay. This is called the cheese strat, huh? How's it the cheese strat? Just because we're avoiding teleports due to proximity to the wall? Is that the advantage we're getting here? Look at these traps, huh? I feel like it's gonna be weird because of the camera just being annoying. Like this, and my big ass hat. Like, how am I gonna... Dude, I can't see with the hat. I can't even see. The hat's in the way. Maybe the hat was a dumb idea for this, huh? Once he goes to PDU, stay against the wall. Wait a second. Roll back and forth. Like laterally roll back and forth? Like side to side type deal? Get rid of the... You saw that? I tried to... like, the first roll was fine, but the second roll, before I try to roll, all I see is fucking sage hat in my face. Your camera should be fine if you face it towards the wall. Okay. So you're saying, like, if this right here is the wall, instead of doing this with the camera, just be like this, and I should still see him, and just do this? Is that what you're saying, American? Just orient myself so, like, I'm not looking at him with the camera, I'm just looking at the wall? Okay. Yee, he says. Understood. Those are technical terms. If you're doing what you're doing, wearing the hat won't let you see what the mob is doing. Stop trolling him. Dude, you have to understand, American loves to see me suffer. He loves to torment me. But he gives me good advice too. I mean, who knows, Sebastian? Maybe it works, right? Maybe we'll try this. We'll try it out. That's what this routing and these prep streams are for, is to kind of figure this out. You know, get some advice from you guys, try new things out that I think are good, and kind of formulate a plan of consistency. So. Okay. I feel like for the first, once he's not close enough, we could try it. Oh, now he did a lunge instead of the swipes. The timing's a little different. So what if we do if he just... And the whole point of doing this kind of strata at all is just to, what, avoid teleports, right? That's the consensus? Yeah, the hat is kind of obnoxious. Like, fuck. I didn't get to the wall fast enough? Oh, so you're saying I literally just gotta just run back to the wall and not just be at the wall? Oh, okay. Okay. The devil's in the details, as they say, right? The devil. Okay. Alright. But I think, like, for the first two swipes, there's no way I can see it coming if my angle is facing this way, you know? This is so awkward. Oh, my... This is interesting. I will say I'm not a big fan. It feels so awkward. You can only get one swipe in. Stamina's constantly being depleted. Practice the rolls as he comes to you. It's so much more natural to roll into it and time it better because you see him in front of you, his whole like character model. The crush shield, the grass. I don't even think I picked it up. I could pick it up if I wanted to. Okay, we try it out. We'll try it out. Just for the strat. You said nope. Nope for what? With the crush shield, you only need a pop of green at the beginning of the second. Okay. Oh, wait. I should have won shrine with that. LOL. You'll need a pop of green. Man, you have it down to a science. How many runs have you done, my man? And never run out of stamina. And okay. Okay, we'll see how it is. You can't do an attack every time. Man, the more you talk about this chat, the more that I feel like this is... I'd rather just dodge the rolls. But maybe I'm just not used to it yet, and that's why there's a little aversion. The goal is not to cause a stagger. What's the rules with staggering? Is it like you do X amount of poise damage in like a certain time frame, like a rolling time window? Is that kind of how that stuff works? Staggering with a broadsword against a giant like mob like that is honestly hilarious to me. Okay. So I'm just a genius? Is that what it is, Sebastian? Is that what you're telling me? Or just lucky guess? Beginner's luck, probably, yeah. Alright. No hat. No worries. I did not need to even do that so soon. Oh, big head. Look at this dude's skincare, bro. Dude's glistening. It's weird what to look at, honestly. I'm trying to decide if I want to look at it like practice rolling as he comes to you. Yeah, I don't think that's the issue, Sebastian, at all. Like, he never hits me if I just fight him straight up. It's so much easier to see. When you see his whole frame at you, I guess I never really paid attention to what I focused on when I fight him normally. But whatever I do, he has a 0% hit chance. But now that, like, I'm looking at, like, all this business, and only a very small portion of my screen is him, it just feels a little different. Yeah, so I think Osiris and probably Twin, just for this reason, are going to be the bosses that I'm worried about the most for now. If you have other ways to fight better, go for it. Yeah, I'm not trying to hate or anything. I think, obviously, like, you've used it for, with success, and American, it sounds like he's used it too. So there's obviously nothing wrong with the method. It's just like getting used to the method. A little adaptation phase, if you will. But you know, I'm open-minded. I'm down for new things, and that's why I started doing it. I want to see if okay. Audio cues is the way to go. That's what I've decided on. Oh shit. So that one instance where I took a step back and okay. Gotta hug that wall. Alright. I got it. Good. Hey, I don't know if you meant to, but that subtle, you know, detail that you dropped beforehand, I know that wasn't your intended, maybe, you know, thought process, but I like sound cues for that. Yeah, that's why I wasn't attacking right away. I was just trying to like figure out a pattern that works for me, either visually or audio-wise, and then I just decided he does that initial teleport sound, and then there's a slight little, I don't know if I would call it an inhale sound that he does right after the teleport sound. And then once I hear that, and as that sound's dissipating, that's when I roll my first roll. And the second roll is just a follow-up roll, so there's no thinking there, it's mindless. But, yeah. So now, I realize that if I do attack, I have to do like a lateral attack. Like, I'll have to be like doing like this. Because what I did there was I stopped, and then I did a directional attack, and I created distance between the wall. And apparently that's a no-go. He immediately teleported. He was like Dave Chappelle in his stand-up. He's like, gotcha, bitch. So this is how I, my proof of concept right here. I'm not even gonna look at him when he approaches. Just turn a bit right. Is this better? Don't exaggerate the turn. I got you. Sorry to call you sensei. Really? Oh. I got distracted. Okay. I'm definitely getting a lot. Pretty consistent with it. You even have time to heal. That is crazy. All right, so what would you say? Do I do? Let's say I do one roll set, attack, another roll set, attack, another roll set, don't attack. You think like 2 on, 1 off is kind of like a good cycle for for swings, or do you think like an even amount? Like if I hit him twice, I roll twice and don't attack. You know what I'm saying? How often? Like what's the max I could probably hit him without stagger? What do you think? I don't know if you tested that or we're just theory crafting, but didn't test it. Okay, we'll do. I also wasn't resoned. I don't know if resoning your weapon provides stagger or poise damage, like a flat rate amount multiplier. I'll try 2 and 1. Why not be more greedy, right? Since this is just strategy. It's learning time now? Hell yeah. Oh, my finger slipped on the paddle in my controller. I totally missed the paddle. I was like, oh shit. So we tried. I don't know how quickly the timing is. But we tried two attacks, 1, just roll, and then we did 3 and 1. So I didn't get a stagger. It probably takes a little bit. It probably takes like 5 or 6 hits. So maybe I'll do 3, 1, 3, 1, and that'll be 6 out of 8 potential hits. Yeah, we'll try that. Demon Prince right now, and the game unlocked my camera. He jumped behind me and attacked before I even knew what was happening. Isn't that wild? Was it second phase you're talking about when he jumped behind you? I've definitely felt like something like that's happened before, but I definitely didn't have enough knowledge to know if that was an issue or it's a me thing. But it definitely felt like it was a game thing. I tell you what, for the life of me, when he does that giant overhand double slam, double hand slam in second phase, brother, when he camera breaks me and I'm not in a good position, I can never time it to roll. And I only realized recently you can only roll back from that. If you roll forward or to the side, you're cooked. It takes your lunch money and everything. So, we'll try a 3 on, 1 off. Oh shit. Now he's on his bullshit already. I guess I should just run at him, right? At this point. Oh. Oh, we're good. Shit. Oh, I'm cooked. Maybe not. Alright. So you say I go left or right here, right? Aha. I'm going for the 3-1 approach. Feels pretty good. Okay. Sounds like it'll be like 5-6 times to get the timing down and the idea. This is the cheese strat, huh? That's me in my head right now. All right, that was fun. Like Jinkies. All right, shout out to American. Shout out to Sebastian for the tips and tricks. You've now earned a free lemonade. The stand will be set up shortly. The boss is horrible. Yeah. You get hit with toxic so that the run is just over. Dude. Was it the horizontal spraying left to right toxic, or was it like that short range like throw up he does because you get too close, or was it just the static conal spray? Okay, let's take notes on that. We'll try out the cheese strat on the deathless run, which is really just a no hit strategy because one hit means death anyways. Embered up or not. So I guess we take up the grass crest shield is now something we do. So let's just take this and we bold it in our notes here. Because that definitely made it so much easier. Make sure we don't even need the grass green blossom to grab. Now the question is, if you stay at Foggate when you do that first encounter with Twin, will he still do that? Will he just like teleport in the middle of the room and then start closing the distance with horizontal slashing? Use wall strat. Three, 4, 1 hits in per cycle. And when you say your run's just over, were you doing a deathless or something? Okay, now that the twin homies have died, the question becomes, I guess, Osiris and then Champ Gundyr. That's kind of the vibe, right? That's what the cool kids would do. Knock those. Oh, we still have ODK. We might as well do Osiris next, I think, because he's just the most annoying. Like, he's the next most annoying boss that honestly gives me the jeebies. Like Jinkies. You know, honestly, now that we're using a... If you get hit with toxic, that attempt is just over. So elemental damage counts too? Oh, you're saying for a no-hit run getting hit with toxic. So you're not doing a no-hit run, but if someone does do one, then they're kind of cooked? Is that the short of it? But yeah, I think a boss order, I'm gonna do a Cyros next. I was just kind of looking at it, seeing what he's weak to, thinking about it in my head. I was like, I'd rather do, if I'm doing a Deathless run, I might as well try to do the tougher bosses as soon as possible, as opposed to delaying them, just because, you know, why would I spend an extra 30 minutes fighting another boss I know it can kill if that's just gonna not stop the run just to fight a boss that would, so. What am I talking about? Oh. All right, Sebastian, thanks for stopping by, my man. Get some rest. I appreciate it. Thanks for the tips, man. I really do appreciate it. Thanks. But American, I was curious about the run. You said the run that you're doing right now. Are you just thinking in general if you get hit with toxic? Like, what kind of run are you doing right now? Because if you get hit with toxic on like a normal build with like, you know, health and stuff, like you're not dying. In general? I never died of toxic. When I got hit by it. And I definitely got hit by it. Like in my first playthrough? Are you talking about that horizontal spraying toxic from the non, like, embered, you know, first phase demon prince? Like one of them? Are you talking about that toxic? On this account, it probably would. Right, no, I'm not saying like the type of damage. Like, yeah, I'm tracking all, but I'm saying like which attack pattern was he using? I have no clue what to do with this all these shards.
Ashen 1.
All these souls. I'm sure I'll know what you're talking about pretty soon. Cyros is where is the dancer? Dancer. Is the percent damage? The more health you have, the more damage does? Really? Interesting. Yeah, I've gotten hit with it plenty of times. Like, if you're saying just like the initial damage of being hit, that's not a one-hit kill. But if you're saying once you're poisoned, then you're just kind of cooked, yeah. Like, I've never outlasted the poison. Like, when I got poisoned during that fight, even on like my first playthrough with like armor and actual health and like endurance and stuff, yeah, he absolutely cooked me. Feels bad not to have lightning, though. How fast does a bundle equip? Pretty quick now. Wait. Is old Dragon Man, he's weak to lightning, yeah? Oh, Cyros. I'm just curious, like... Should I bundle first phase and then just go fire resin just for sustained damage multiplier for second phase? Because I don't have a gold pine resin? I don't know. We'll try it with just the gold bundle and see how it goes. Yeah. Yeah, I figured. But I just don't have a resin, you know? Yeah, I go this way. I think this is going to be maybe hopefully a little easier than I imagine. Just for the fact that like I'm using a very fast attacking weapon. So I should be able to get decent damage. Doesn't kill, feels bad. Gotcha. That bro took the quick route. He tried to rappel down. Bro thought he was him. Ugh. I love how I didn't roll past him initially. That felt bad. We'll give it a shot. But yeah, I feel like doing this guy after Twin makes the most sense. The most likely to break the run in second phase. How long does the bundle last? Like 10 seconds or some shit? Like we bundle here? I totally forgot his moves. This is the AoE, right? Okay.
Where have you gone? Are you hiding from me? Come out. Come out. Don't be afraid. You were born a child of dragons. Simple fear. Now, show yourself, my dear.
I ruled. I guess he was still in the attack animation. Yeah, from the instant dash, that instant kills. Yeah, dude, that's the thing that scares me the most about him. But he's probably the boss that like I just kind of like power through like the first time I played through and the second time, and never really bothered like really learning his moveset. And obviously paid heavily for it, so now is the time to learn. We have built up a strategy for all the bosses at this point. A plan of attack. It does still suck using this tiny little non-broken paddle to be doing all this, but we will persevere. I really feel like I wasn't doing that much damage to him, to be quite honest, even with the lightning bundle. Who sells? Do you need like another ashes? Whose ashes do you need to get that handmaiden to sell gold pine resin? I need to find that out. Is it the Nameless King one? Because you don't get ashes here. They caught up to me quick, eh? It was like a good 10 meters behind me. You got that sniper build. Yeah, I'll be so pissed. I'll lose my death. Let's run into some shit like that. I'll be tight. I could just skull. Be extra safe. Since there are like a bajillion skulls, I might as well throw them. Make things extra safe, no? Ooh. Oos. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Let's go, baby. Does that not work on him? Yo, they are not distracted by that. Okay. All good to know. It's cool like playing like this because it's like you just learn all the things you never really knew before. All those subtle details. All the gaps. So there's no point in sculling. What to do, what to do. I technically could still skull here if I wanted to, but it's not like it's danger or anything. Pulls the lever. Okay. We in here, baby. They consumed King's Garden. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, miss me that shit, man. Big bully. Stop it. So annoying.
Dear little Ocelot, where have you gone? Are you hiding from me? Come out. Come out. Don't be afraid. You were born a child of ignorance.
So I was trying to see, well, he did get elevation when he backed up right there. I was trying to see if I just stay in that, like, his leg area. If I even need a roll, and I could just keep spamming attacks. Well, when he gains elevation, the answer is no, so we're testing that out. So that's not the answer. Now, if we keep him on level ground, I'm curious. Yo, what's up? Is it Cram? Cram, right? Sorry, I was looking at your name. I was like, that must be, yeah. Okay. Clearly doesn't procrastinate. That's not why he chose that name. Definitely not. I feel like that's named after, like, an anime you like. Maybe I'm just trying to manifest. Mark? Ah. So Mark likes the cram. Got it. So it's a personality trait and a name all in one. Okay. All right, Elephant. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Easy. Yeah, easy name picking. You're like, dude, I'm a genius. Is that what you thought when you picked it? You're like, dude, I'm golden. Because I definitely wouldn't have guessed. Like, reversing it. Kind of cool, though. Your friend did? Yeah, I'm terrible with names. I'm obviously terrible with names. Dude, like, picking a name for a character or, like, a username for an account is the single hardest thing for me as a gamer. Without fail. Alright, let's test this out. If I stay right here, can you still hit me? What's that about? Where are you going, bro?
Where have you gone? Are you hiding from
Well,
me?
obviously I can't stay here. He does that. For some reason I reversed his name. Oh, what?
Child of dragons. What could you possibly fear?
What's a double swing?
Show yourself, Ocelot.
Single?
My dear little Ocelot.
To annoy him, and he did the same, and it sounded cool. Pettiness, I love it. That's the inner gamer in all of us. Why is he backing up against the wall? All right, let's. Oh, all right. When you just start to sprint, it's hard to roll real quick. At least with paddles. There's a little like input delay, but I didn't quite get to test it right there. I was kind of goofing. I think on his not his aerial jump, obviously, and not on that AoE ice spell, but on his normal double swing horizontal slash attack, you can get away with just standing underneath him and just ducking his attacks, just kind of like Dragon Sailor Armor has that same window with some occasional horizontal swings where it's like a backhand. You're good to just stand there. He overshoots you. I just don't know if it's consistent. Okay. What kind of games do you play, Cram? Look at my best friend over here. Is he gonna lose interest? He's a patient guy. Look how patient this dude is. He's got 99 patience. Oh, there he goes. He lost his will to fight, I guess. Fans of Souls-like? I got you. Ah, okay. You gonna play that? Wait. Battlefield comes out in October, no? So next month? You gonna play that? Or am I wrong? Did it already come out this month? A couple weeks, like a week ago? I think it's October or September. It's like the second or third week in one of those months. I'm not sure if you're a fan of the Battlefield series. Just curious what your thoughts are. We'll just do fire. We don't have electric. Alright. Alright, we're right where we want to be. I feel like it's kind of hard to close that distance. Get up PC. Oh, I got you. So you play in PC, not console? I got you. Why couldn't I roll? That was weird. I guess the camera was kind of putting me... Oh, boy. Yeah. Now that I do, I can't leave the ones that I started with. Oh, so you're saying like loyalty to the game? And the certain games that you play? Oh, did I just hear something weird? Tripping. CS mainly. Oh, so CSGO? Little point and click? Never had a console. Interesting. Interesting. Kinda. Yeah. I got you. I got you. Yeah, I'm actually playing a controller right now on the PC. And funny enough, I like broke part of my controller on Friday. I've only had it for like 6 weeks. I'm like, hey guys, this custom controller that I spent like a lot of money on, can you fix this for me? You want to, this is a piece of it right here. One of my paddles broke. Just pushing it down. Had this for like less than 6 weeks. No, I think I had it actually like right at 6 weeks. It's pretty cool too. I'll show you what it looks like in a sec. Because I know you're dying to see it. You're like, dude, can't just keep yammering about it and not show. Let me make sure it's in the frame. This is my pattern. It's anime influence. Japanese cherry blossoms. You know, subtle like red accenting and like this little sick pattern, and it's frozen. The video is frozen your end? Can you see it? Or is it no bueno? Okay, is it good now? Oh, you saw it? Okay, okay, okay. I mean, you could have said it looked bad too, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to say that just for my sake, you know? I already bought it, you know what I'm saying? I can't take it back. Yeah, right? Yeah, cherry blossoms are dope. I actually really want to visit Japan. I've been to South Korea before. Just never got a chance to go to Japan yet. I want to like spend like a solid 2 weeks there because I know I'm going to geek out. And I think they have like a little suburb in Tokyo that's like just anime influence. Call it Anime Town or something. Who doesn't? That's right. Dear little ocelot, your dad's a weirdo.
Are you hiding from me? Come out. Come out. Don't be afraid. You were born a child of dragons. What could you possibly fear? Now, show yourself.
Oh, that was almost bad. Okay. So, we won't attack until he does attack animation, so... am I trying some run? This is my prep right now. So I'm trying different strats and on the bosses that I think might be a little difficult. And so I'm just trying different things right now on these bosses. But yeah, this is a prep. I've been taking some notes on every single boss. So it's an SL1 run, and we're going to do a deathless SL1 run for my 4th playthrough of the game. But this is just the strat. No, not a no-head, just a deathless. No-head would just kind of be like testing my patience. So, yeah, because I did my first playthrough a couple weeks ago after not playing any video games for years. I came back and the first game I played, oh shit, was I was like scratching my arm right there. I didn't even have my hand on the controller. And we played. It took us like 80 hours. We beat in the game first playthrough. We definitely died like tons of times. Like if I had to guess, it was like a solid like 150 times for including DLC. And then we did a strength build. I tried some new things. I tried some like pairing. I never tried pairing in any of the Dark Souls games before because I played 1 and 2. Yeah. So DS3, I just picked it up a couple weeks ago. Probably 2 months now. Probably just about 2 months ago now. From when I started streaming, which is only the same amount of time, I was like, hey, I'm gonna start streaming and play this game that I haven't played before. Now they're not following me. But yeah, we did, I personally did like 7 years in the army. So during that time, I didn't play like any video games really. Went overseas, did a lot of work stuff. I was always busy. So, I never had a chance to really play a lot of video games. And then, now I'm out of the army and stuff like that. But that's just for context why there was a gap. And then I was like, all right, I played DS1 and 2 when I was younger and as a teenager and stuff. So now I was like, hey, let's go play this, and try it out. And so here we are. And then after that, I did a strength build. And then we, tried pairing. We never parried in any Souls game before. Is that an attack? What is that? So he does a backward slam. Okay. I think that's the only attack I haven't seen in first phase. Respect. Thanks, I appreciate it. I wasn't trying to like pat myself in the back or anything. It was just context reasons. But and that's where I went to South Korea, and that's where like the idea to go to Japan came from. That plus watching anime a lot, as an adult and just as a kid too. So, but yeah, we did the strength build, strength only, so we didn't level up anything but strength. We tried out all different weapons. And then we did a Pyromancer only build. We just finished that up like last week on stream. So completely just leveling up just in faith and just using Pyromancy spells and all the bosses to include Ancient Wyvern. We used Boulder Heave like 50 times on him and we killed him. So that was fun. And Demon Princess was a lot tougher because the damage was a lot less. They're resistant to fire, of course. So that was probably the toughest boss I had on the Pyro build. For Pyromancy reasons. And then I was like, all right, this is my 4th complete playthrough. Let me do something, very challenging. A lot of people are like, oh, SL1's way harder than the builds you've been doing. I was like, all right. Like, definitely not the case because you can just, it's a faster attacking weapon than like the strength build I was doing. Like, if you could do 400 damage in, let's say, like 1 second, or let's say in like 3 seconds. You do 400 damage in 3 seconds. Arbitrary numbers, of course. With a great axe versus a dagger or like a broadsword like this. Like my recovery frames are so much shorter with a weapon like this. It's so much safer to like get the next roll in if I have to. So I'm not saying it isn't challenging, but definitely not. How'd I get that all in? I play Monday through Friday. For like 2-3 hours. Ooh, I almost just died there. But yeah, I've streamed all my progress, and then I've had a lot of great people come in the stream and give me tips and offer advice. So that definitely helped a lot. Very thankful. I've been a lot of cool people in this community that supported me streaming, as well as just the gaming. So very thankful to have been a lot of great people. I don't even know where his head is. Oh, I'm not in a good spot. Alright. Let's try some phase 2 stuff. Let's not kill him here. And just try to get behind him consistently. So we get attacked probably twice here. Let's just punch him. Imagine doing a punch only. Oh! Bro, that's the only thing I'm concerned about in second phase. Is that move right there. He's like... that lunge, bro. He's like a cat. You know, I don't know if you ever had a cat. Like, I had some cats growing up, and like they're just so stealthy, and they just wait to pounce, bro. Shit's scary as fuck. It took you a couple of months to complete DS3. I mean, like, how much were you playing though in those couple of months? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you remember what your playtime was in your first playthrough when you beat the whole game? And also, obviously, it's not like a comparison. As long as you had fun and you enjoyed the game, it doesn't matter if it took you like 1 week. I mean, that'd be pretty quick, but I did that over like 3 weeks. 3 weeks of playing like, you know, 3 hours a day. Bro. Oh, I don't even have my weapon out. What? I was punching him and shit. It was during COVID a lot. See, exactly. Like, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like Dark Souls is not a competitive game. Like, yes, people do challenge runs and they put it online, and like I guess they do like little tournaments and stuff, but it's not like an online competitive, like, you know, like, yes, you could do PvP and get ranked that way, but in terms of like the story's progression, it's not online. So unless you want to do, like I said, you know, these series where you just play with others and like you do a playthrough and like those bingo tournaments I've seen on YouTube and stuff like that, like that's their attempt to make it like an online game, but it's still not an online. So I say all that to say, like, the intended nature of the game is to be enjoyed leisurely at your own pace. Obviously, leisure's a strong, an interesting word, because obviously it can be very frustrating at times. So we go through some trials and tribulations. Wish you could play again for the first time. Have you played like Elden Ring and Sekiro and stuff? Okay. So I think the safest option for first phase is just to roll every horizontal swing. Unless you're like right underneath his tail. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with. So let me write that down real quick. Okay. That way we can quit futzing around in the first phase. I think we learned everything we really can get away with. And then now we'll just focus on the second phase training. And then we'll progress. Go to Champ Gundyr. And we'll see if we want to just like parry him for the lulls, or... Let's see, yeah, we got Osiris, Champion, Gundyr. And then it's right into Wyvern Nameless. Yeah. Multiple times, both games. Yeah, so what I want to do, and the reason I want to do the Deathless runs, because I'm not like a challenge run type of person per se. Like, I don't want to, I've never even considered the things, but like a lot of viewers have come along the stream and I've talked about me doing something like that, or like if I wanted to do something like that. And so I just thought I'd give it a try, and I think it's like the highest, like, you know, homage I could pay to Dark Souls 3 to cherish all my memories is to capstone off my play on my channel with that Deathless run. So. And obviously we'll just reset if we die the entire game and start over, so. But I've been doing pretty well. I don't think it's gonna hopefully be too horrible. This boss is the only one that kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies so far that I've faced in terms of consistency. So have I played? No, I haven't played any of those. actually. I've only played 1, 2, and 3 Dark Souls. And I actually didn't complete Dark Souls 2 when I first played it. I got like halfway through and I stopped. After the Royal Rat Authority boss, like, really pissed me off. And I, like, low-key raged. But this was, like, years ago.
Have you gone? Are you hiding from me? Come out. Come out. Don't be afraid.
Don't tell me he's gonna phase in the mist.
Child of dragons. What could you possibly fear? No.
Alright, let's see how many hits. No, he's phasing over in the mist. That's so annoying. What the fuck? Come back. His lunge could still kill me, I think, right here. Shit. Okay. So, phase 2 strat is definitely just hug him, and ideally keeping him against the door here is not a bad idea. So we're just going to take a note of that. I do think that was a pretty... I think I can replicate that without doing too much more practice. I feel decent about that. Phase 2, Osiris. Pin against door. And rotate. 2 punish max is safe. 3 is doable, but... Okay. So yeah, sorry. I was trying to, like... I appreciate it. Sorry, I was trying to lock in there. Because, like, when I try to talk too much and fight a boss like this, like, that has that, like, cheesy insta-kill, like, lunge attack, he low-key kind of cooks. I'm not anything special, but I definitely think my personality and my entertainment value, it makes up for it. But yeah, and if you're, since you're new here, I mean, just a little background about me, besides the military thing, I stream not to play video games as opposed to like helping people to live better and healthier lives. So I also do personal training, and not saying, if it's not relevant and not something you're concerned about, you don't have to worry about it. But I just like to offer my life experience and myself as a person to give other people information or opportunities that they never had before. So it's kind of what I'm about. And I also make content, if you don't want to watch the streams and stuff like that on YouTube, kind of just highlighting all the major moments, and as well as the TikTok. And I also just made over this last weekend, in the spirit of improving my streams and my channel and everything, a whole Discord server and stuff like that. So different ways to consume stuff if you're into that stuff, but obviously no worries at all. I just know a lot of people that game typically aren't the most active people. And so that's kind of why I started playing like Dark Souls, A, because I really loved it. And I want to reach an audience that may be able to benefit from my experience. And, just you being here, and if I can help improve your life. Because a lot of you guys come here and watch me play and like give me tips and stuff like that. And like add value to me in my life. And I want to like give back. So that's my way of giving back for you and your time to watch me. Besides just entertainment. And hopefully, it's entertaining what I do and how I play and interacting with you, and we're getting to know each other. But if I can, help you in other ways and tangibly improve your life, then I'm all for that too. So, but if you just want to come here and talk anime and shoot the shit, that's all good too. I think we just run by her, no? Do we want to parry Gundyr? That's something we need to decide, like, real quick, huh? You gonna start the gym soon? That's awesome, man. Yeah, I'm not trying to like force anything that I have or onto you or anything. I was just letting you know that I've helped a lot of people with that, and if that's something you're into, then great. If not, no worries. Oh, what's he weak to? What's his weakness? Let's just parry him, I guess, huh? Or not? Did my button even register? I didn't even see the animation. Let's double check. Oh, he's a lightning type of guy. Okay. Just starting to go to the gym. Recently got a job and a stable life. That is, dude. Sounds like you're fucking in a great place. Love to hear that, man. Congrats. Never been to the gym, so I have no idea how to work out. What to follow? I got you. Well, like I said, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it now or at any point. And like I said, I even made a separate Discord if you just want to talk one-on-one and be a little more discreet about it. But oh shit, he can track. I don't know. Good to know. But yeah, there's different ways we can talk about it, but we can talk about it for the rest of the stream tonight. It doesn't matter. I'm very passionate about health and fitness, and that's what I do my free time now is personal train outside of stream. So I'd be more than happy to help out and just answer your questions. And you know, I think the biggest thing that, you know, just on a side note, that personal trainers typically lack, and you could tell is probably a poor one, is the fact that the nature of their questions. So I go to like Crunch Fitness, for example, and those personal trainers need personal trainers, if you get my drift, like, because they're just making plans that they think would work for them and not plans that would work for their clients. And I think that's the biggest mistake that personal trainers make, is they don't make their plans or their ideas or their conversations contextual to the person that could use the value. Hey, welcome to the tavern, man. Appreciate the follow. Come back later this week. Hey, yeah, if you got to go, man, don't worry. I'll just keep jabbering on, so never mind me. Next week, we'll probably be doing the Deathless Run for real, because as you can see, we're getting close to the end of the actual base game here, so. Oh, wait, I was double-handed? What is happening? Why can't I? Oh. Wait, what am I missing? Oh, I have to be no-handed to parry. Ah, that's why I didn't parry. I was like, what the heck happened? There we go. Here comes the running charge. All right. I haven't parried him in so long. Let's get used to it. 361, 722. You will join the stream if you stream later this week. I got you. Yeah, I stream Monday through Friday every single day, just not the weekends. So, because I need time to edit the content from the stream. So I make, like I said, YouTube content too. It's the same name, Full Connor GG, but you know, if you're into that stuff too. But hey, no worries, man. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad to have you, and hopefully I see you again, man. Oh, no worries, man. Get some rest. You've had a long day. Take care, friend. All right. Definitely at the time that I roll well. Is bro committed to the fight? Bro wants to smoke? Oh, you can't stagger him with a slash? Good to know. All the best. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I'm going to cram for it, if you will. You know? All right, take care, man. So you can't parry with a one-handed sword. Is crazy to me. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh, so if you unequip it, the resin goes out? I think the best recourse is just to run by him every time. I don't think there's any point. Now, what do I want to do for champ? Do I want to go for the reposits? Or do I just want to just slash and rotate? Would it be a quicker fight that way? And then you don't have to worry about the parries. And then if the parries just off by a little bit, but still parries, you take damage. It still might kill. Dude, doing a no-hit would just give me trauma. I'm gonna game froze? Why is my game slowing down? Oh! One HP. Can he do it? Can I heal right here? We'll try it. Nope. I can heal there, I guess. I was busy rotating my items. Should have watched for the attack. Well, I don't know if I want to do a parry. Obviously, the most consistent approach is just to keep low tapping him. And probably quicker, too, because then when he's down, do I attack when he comes up? How do I want to do it? That is the question. And the fact that his double-handed swing has the chance to end my run, too, is kind of sad and scary. Does he get bothered by skulls? Hold on, buddy. Okay, skulls do affect him. Okay. Good to know. I thought I could bait out the spear lunge and then run away from it. Just too much range. So all spear guys that are humanoid in form need to be rolled. Mental note taken.
Coming to you live from downtown.
Snap. All right. So if he does the jumping lunge, we like that. Pretty committal. He's pretty close to us, though. Bro's pissed. What if I go this way? Does I take fall damage? I do. Can I attack him on the way down? What? I didn't parry him? What? See, the thing with the sword... Wait, what if I... Can I parry with this? If they're both equipped? I can. Okay. I think it's the same frames to parry with hand or shield. Because if I parry with both hand and shield... Oh no, shield and sword. I meant shield and sword. Shield and sword. Parrying. Instead of like unequipped, re-equip. That's just wasting like a quick second I can't get back. So I think I just need to commit to like doing parries in general, or... Because he gets it pretty quick, so it's like... I can only get maybe one attack off, like as he's recovering. And for all that's worth, I might as well just keep, I think, normal attacking. I'm dead. A little too close to resin.
The animation is too long, brother. It's too long. Taking all damn day with the recoil.
Okay, okay. So I think we'll just leave this off. We'll decide on that. Have to roll the Spearman, have to roll Mr. Crazy Pants here. Could just drop down here if we want. Still take fall damage. What's going on here? Damn. He should have, like, you know what would be crazy if they, like, actually included, like, decapitations? Because that definitely just sliced my head clean off. I was testing there to see if I could, like, because like, some bosses, since they're so vertically, like, they have so much height, you can just avoid a horizontal slash by just being, like, in hugging distance, if you will. So I was trying to see if, like, all right, can I just not roll here? Because, like, and the reason I'm doing this with, like, certain bosses is, like, obviously if you're not rolling, you have more time to either attack or strafe or reposition. So that's very advantageous if you can take an opportunity like that and really exploit it. And here I'm thinking, like, where is it? Can I safely roll down here? No. Because all that just makes the boss fight quicker. It just, you know, expedites the total time it takes to do a run. Wait, what the fuck? I double hit. That's bad. Yeah, that's for before. Oh, I couldn't close my menus quick enough. All right. Time to be for real. Time to be for real. We'll just enter with the resin. Even though fire probably doesn't do that much more damage against him in particular. We'll stick to just a two-hit punish approach. And then we'll go from there. See how long it takes us to get him to second phase. And just remember his moveset in its entirety. We'll just parry the opener. Keep it simple. Don't worry about the other parries. Oh, you can just run down. Ooh. And not take damage. That was risky. Headshot. Yeah, we'll just parry the opener. I didn't resin, which is not ideal. So we'll just not worry about it. That should be good here, huh? Where my camera unlocked for? The hell? Y'all see that, right? Wait, I thought I could, like, strafe that second lunge. Well, obviously I did before, which means my positioning was too frontal for the lunge. So I need to be a little bit more to his front left, diagonally probably. Probably his 10 o'clock would probably make the most sense. All right, let's jog to him, and maybe we can bait this jump attack. No, that man just does whatever the hell he wants. Man's a savage. Can we do the walk down thing again, or was that just lucky? By the bush? I feel like we got lucky. Not taking damage there, you know? Huh. Alright, so if we resin, then we can't parry, so. Alright, let's get him in the middle here. The camera just breaks off right there. That's so funny. I mean, not really funny, but... Oh! Okay, forgot about the charge attack. Respect. Like, that was perfect angle when he dropped the halberd. The blade was just like, clink.
All right, brother. Why you being mean?
All right, so let's do that a couple times. Let's get a resin, try to do a double hit. I'm not being super consistent. All right, on when I choose to attack, to be quite honest. I think I could survive one shoulder check, but not the second. Let's see, what if we roll this way? We go off. Oh. No, we still took like some delayed fall damage. What was that?
Whoa. Hey, brother, watch out. What are you doing, huh?
Nothing to see here, guys. Just running by. All right. Wait, does that take out our resin? No. Okay, thank God. We do one there. Get him in the middle. Just do one, I guess. I think he does another follow-up normally after that horizontal, long-winded one. I think he can. Alright, so after the punch... Yeah, let's just memorize his moves here. After the punch, he can kick. So... let's just avoid attacks when he does punches. We'll stick to that. Giant wind-up horizontal slashes. We can at least get one, probably two. We're going to do an H pattern here. That worked out pretty nice. Something I can consistently repeat to just duck that dude. Didn't need a double though. Can I just run here and not roll? I can. I mean, for all this is worth, we could honestly... I'm dead. I could just have my shield equipped. I'm like running into slight stamina situations where I'm like, I wish I had a little bit more. I mean, I could just honestly do the run like this. There's nothing stopping me. It's probably, like, honestly necessary for the bosses later on, too. That attack quicker, like Nameless and Soul. I'm probably going to really appreciate this stamina recovery aspect. Because I'm not wearing Clanthry's ring. That's, yeah. The question is, ring management, is it really that big of a deal, or like, do I just... Well, I have Floyd, so I need full health. That's number one. So I need to not take damage from that fall if I want to rock Floyd's. Or I just take a flask before I start the fight. 'Cause I'm not getting the damage bonus. Alright, so he's pretty consistent with that. I missed. Damn. That was close. Let's get him in the middle a little bit. Ooh. That was so close. Do I even need to roll that? Need to roll that. Let's stay locked on, camera locked, and just hug him. Literally hug him. And I think I could just strafe that. That'll give me an extra couple of punishes. Yeah. So we'll stick to the non-parry options. Okay. That little like Z pattern I did there is pretty consistent. Just do a couple of steps, lateral, and then go straight forward. Consistently dodge them twice now. Still took delayed damage, which is unfortunate. God damn. I don't like being in this high ground, so we'll back up, get him in the water. Yeah, I was right. So, okay, so he can still clip me with his left fist when I strafe. But when he does the long backhanded windup, we can, if our starting position's like right next to him, we can just strafe and run close to him. Maybe even get a triple punish if we want to be extra greedy, but yeah. I think that is the way. That is the way. Do we even need the blood ring for this? I really don't think so. I don't really think we need to worry about dodging his abilities too much. I thought I could roll left there laterally before the... So I just need to roll the that little stance break, if that's what you want to call that. I just need to roll that, and then that probably means I don't get staggered and put into this weird stun lock where it's hard to duck the charge. Yeah. Alright. Let's do the right pathing this time where we keep our health. Consistently, at least. Get a run back. Wow, what the hell? Really? I'm honestly impressed. Got a big ass knife in my back. Okay, so depending where I am after the double slash will be a kick based on where I stab. I was like slightly slow on that. Dang, look at the time. Time's flying by. Well, after this, it's just Nameless and Cinder that are worth mentioning. Obviously, Ancient's just a quick drop in the bucket. Oh, no, ODK. We still have ODK. LOL. So, I mean, that's pretty chill, too, so. We just want to find out if we like should consistently try to double punish on certain moves and then single punish other ones, or if single punish is just being greedy at certain times. Whoa, I rolled. What the H? And that it didn't kill me that time is insane. What? I guess you have to be at least like beyond his hip for that not to hit. Okay. Duly noted. It's those subtle positioning differences that make a world of a difference to like speedrun bosses and kill them as quickly as possible. Alright, we'll give this one more attempt tonight. And then we'll stop, put a pause in it. Made some solid progress. I want to make sure I don't mess up my sleep schedule too much. Alright, alright, alright. Alright. We're messing up. We'll call it right there. It's a good stopping point. Made some good progress. All right, all right. I'm not centered. Feels bad. Beep. Music's a vibe. But yeah, so today made some more good progress on the stream. We started off with Dragon Slayer armor. Kind of remembered and kind of felt out his moves a little bit better. Knocked that out of the park. And then we bum rushed Grand Archives. Went for the 20s. The 20 boys. Got the Tynant Slab to get plus 10 broadsword beforehand. Then we went to Twin Brothers, Twin Princes. And we tried a new strat. Shout out to your local American. Shout out to Sebastian for the recommendation. And we tried that out just to build a little bit more consistency instead of worrying about the teleport dynamic and moveset. And we got it down after a couple attempts. So I think we're down to try that out in our actual run. So we took notes on that. And then we proceeded to Osiros. And then we just think that if we can get some solid hits before we phase him and try to get him like to maybe 55, 60% health left instead of like 70 when he can phase, give or take, that would be pretty ideal. And if we're in a good position when we do phase him and we keep him centered It'd be cool to get at least 4 or 5 hits, at least another 1,000 damage off his health before he fully starts moving around after phasing. And then maybe keeping him against the wall is not a bad idea. Because then actually, I really like that idea now that I think about it. Because if he starts his charge and you have him in a good position, he's just going to charge in the wall. And you can actually get off a couple hits while he's just finishing the stampede animation. Yeah. Positioning is very important second phase against that guy. So I'm a little concerned about him. But we felt all right about it, I guess. And then Champ Gundyr, we decided to not go for parries just so we don't have the ability to resin when we do a shield swap. Unless we resin with the shield equipped. But if we did barehanded parries, it's going to, when we have to equip and unequip a weapon, just take off the resin. So if we do parries, we should do it with the Grass Crest. Or we could do a small shield if we really wanted to be try hard for extra frames. But I think what we'll do is just not do parries against him. And, Actually, no, I kind of changed my mind. We use Grass Crest and we resin and we parry. Whenever we have the long overhanded backslash, that's horizontal attacks, they're super easy to parry. His initial attack pattern is a parry. That's super choreographed and consistent. We'll just not parry the lunges. We'll not parry the charging spin attack, just for consistency's sake and simplicity. And then make sure we don't punish after punches. And stick to just punishing backhand slashes. And any overhand hard slams. Because he has to commit to that animation. He has recovery frames. So I think that's what we'll do. We definitely need to think about how do we max out gold resin. Because gold pine resin. Because we definitely could have used it on Osiris. We definitely could have used it in Champion Gundyr just to simplify the fight. But we're out of resin. Maybe we practiced too much with it against Dancer. I think that's who we spent it on. But I'm going to take a note on that. Try and hoard gold pine resin. Also, how do we stock up on it? I think there's an ashes you get from after Nameless in that area just behind his arena. At the edge of the Archdragon's Peak Island, mountain. And I think that one might be the one that allows the Handmaiden to sell gold pine resin. But I'll have to look that up. But yeah, I think I have a good idea. So we got through, like I said, Dragon Slayer, Twin Princes, Osiris, Faced, Champion. We practiced them all quite a few times in these 2.5 hours-ish. So I feel pretty solid about it. So tomorrow's stream, we're going to be able to hopefully just start with the Champ Gundyr, knock that out, push through Wyvern real quick. And then Nameless probably wouldn't be too bad. I mean, it only took us a couple attempts to beat him on our other, no vigor, no vitality type builds. So I don't think this is going to be any different. And we also have a faster attacking weapon that doesn't put us in some weird recovery animations. So it should be pretty simple. But to get him consistently deathless, that's... I just hope I get into a good rhythm quickly with him. Otherwise, it's going to be just dicey. In second phase. First phase is obviously easy money, but second phase, probably keep medium distance. Just limit his attack patterns. Way easier to roll those. His distance attacks. And then Solo Cinder, we'll definitely need some more reps. Anywho, with that being said, thanks for stopping by the tavern. I hope you had a great time today. And just know, I'm here for you guys. If you ever need anything, let me know. If you want to join the server on the Discord, let me know. And I'm here for you. And if you ever need anything, just reach out. So, yeah, hope everyone has a blessed night. I'm going to get some Z's. But thanks for stopping by. And hope to see you again in the tavern another day.